Welcome to another boring and dull episode of my channel. So I hope you few subscribers that actually watch my videos will watch this, and all you new people that never subscribe to my channel, thanks for viewing. But now, kidding aside, we'll be working on the front suspension today, so we'll get right to it. Houston, we have a problem. I got all my stuff out ready to do the forks. Got Racetech springs, Racetech gold valve emulators. Tubes are ready. Fork seals. All this crap. A little bit of instructions, but you're supposed to download off of Racetech, and I downloaded it. But I downloaded it off my own phone, and it didn't transfer over to this phone, and it's supposed to be a one-time download only. Now I don't have any instructions for how to set up the gold valves. So I'm gonna have to wait till Monday, call them up, see if they can help me out. So up until then, I'm kind of stuck. I really can't really do nothing with this thing. I can clean them all up and get all the grit out of them that may be in there, or So yeah, a little delay. When you're doing this part, you might not want to let your wife know, but it's got a long brush on this rod. Just cleaning the tubes out. Keep rinsing them out until they look nice and clean. I got the upper and lower forks all washed out in the house. My wife wasn't home today. This is a Friday, so I took the day off, so she didn't see it, and she doesn't watch my video, so she'll never know. So them are drying. Got them. Well, I blew them out, and they're just sitting up there. Any water that might be in there will run out, hopefully. But now next, I got to take these stock control valves and make them inoperable. So I got to take a cutoff wheel and cut them off there and take the guts out. So I gotta do that next. And then the dampener rods, I have to drill extra holes in them. I think one more set. So you see this hole and that hole, so there'll be one more set of holes in there. So we're gonna do that next. I got one of the gold valves all set up and ready to go. This one is how it came in the package. It already had the yellow spring on it that I needed, but it comes with different springs, and then when you get online, it tells you what spring, how much preload to put on the spring. And there's this little plate here that has 3 holes in it. That's what I needed, but you can drill out an additional one, 4, and it comes with another one that has no holes in it. I assume that's for no holes, or just maybe less than 3, 1 or 2 holes. You have to drill out to what you need. But so I already assembled one of the forks over there, and I'll go a quick rundown of how I did it. First, got plug in this little drain plug. It's just a little Phillips screw with a little O-ring on it. So we get that in there. You think I'd be better at this? I just did it all. So now we got what do we got to do? Boy, we got to put this fork bushing on there. Load a little bit of oil. And I coat the inside here with some oil. Put my homemade damper rod tool in here. Alright, we gotta get back here. We gotta put this on there like that. That goes in there like that. Then we put all this. Well, let's put it on here first. I think I did last time. That way, make sure it stayed in the spot it's supposed to. In there. And then feed it in there. Of course, what I need is way over there. Alfred. And there we go. Pick up. Take this old bent fork tube. That's another story. If the video's not very long, maybe I'll edit when we did that. So the next thing I did, took the fork bushing. A little oil on both sides, make sure she's lubed up. Slid it down. Kind of gets in there. I didn't really have to do a whole lot with the other one. All right, we got that done. Now we get to the fork seals. I'll put a little oil on this bad boy. And then put a little plastic bag over the top. Help protect the edge from getting bunged up, theoretically. There we go. Push it down in there. Made this earlier. This has some PVC pipe. Just kind of goes in there. And then I just work it down. See if that's far enough. I think it will be. Then we go get the dust seal. A little oil on that baby. Get our plastic bag back out. Push it over. This big old snap ring holds the whole assembly. So the next step is we're going to gotta put our little gold valve in here. Drop it in, but slowly slide it in. Alright, got that in there. I got brand new Racetech triple rate springs. So, put that bad boy in there. Requires 2 springs. 3 springs actually. That's how it gets the triple rate. A little spacer goes on there. So what you gotta do now is measure your spacer, and so you gotta measure down to your spring. Get that measurement. Measure the end of your cap, and figure out how long your spacer is. And then, well, you have to subtract, or add, I should say, your preload. They want 4 millimeters of preload. So I measured all that, did the math. So next I come over here. I got this, they give you this long chunk to make spacers with. And I have this pretty cool tubing cutter I got at a garage sale or a estate sale last summer. I think I paid, I don't know, like $3 or something, or $2.50. They had like 3 or 4 things I bought all at one time. Like that. Left a little bit of a burr on there. I'll go over there to the belt sander and take care of that. So when I double checked my measurement from there to there versus that with a 160 or 4mm preload, I was just a little bit off. They give you these extra washers to adjust it. Put that in there and it comes out good. So the next thing is I got to pull all this back out. Pull that spacer, that one. There we go. Pull the spring out. Get it all fully collapsed here. Then we gotta fill it full of oil. And that has to be a certain measurement from the top, fully collapsed without the springs in there, but with the gold valve in there. You gotta work it back and forth and get all the air out. Okay, I think I got all the air out. So they want 130 millimeters from the top of oil. So I set my calipers at 130. Locked it down. And it would appear that I got a little bit too much oil in there. So let's pour some out. Poured too much out. So I go through this a few times. It's like your hands on this crack it. Clean it off. You just when it touches, you can see it just touch the oil and kind of puts a little ripple in the little dent in the oil. Getting it really close right there. And you look down there and see how far out the end of the caliper is. Gotta make sure your fork tube is sitting straight too. Same about, I don't know, a couple and a half millimeters. Too much. So I just, oh, that was way too much. I know that. That's the here. Yep. So just add some a little bit back. Take a little bit at a time. Just a little bit more. Really, really close right now. And then I'll stroke the cylinder. I mean, it's just barely there. So after I do this and get where I think I got my 130 millimeters, I'll stroke it up and down a few times and yeah, right there. And just verify that my level's the same and it didn't change. Maybe some more air got in there or something. Or I should say more air got in there. I didn't get all the air out. There, I stroked it a few times, probably like 10 times or so. The level seems to be exactly the same, so I'm gonna call it good. And one other thing I forgot to do before I put that retaining ring in there, I forgot to put this metal ring in there too. So I gotta do that yet too. So there we have it, the fork's all done. See them on there, I got new gaiters for it, as they're called. We used to just call them fork boots, but looking good, huh? Next to get the front wheel and the back wheel done and get those on here. And that'll be next. See ya.